Hello, property nomads. Hope you're doing well. Just before we start today's video, just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has liked the content, subscribed to the channel as well. It's good to see that these little rants are proving to be quite popular amongst yourselves. So just a quick thank you for doing that. Of course, if you are yet to subscribe or yet to like or press the bell notification thing, then please do so, because you will be updated as and when new videos, new content comes out. So today in this video, we're going to be looking at Octopus Energy. We're going to be looking at the fact that they have opted to extend winter fuel payments after the government narrows state support. Now, on the face of it, you might go, yay, this is great, fantastic, especially if you know relatives who are older and who might be with Octopus. The fact that they will be able to possibly get a winter fuel allowance is a good thing. Of course, I'm not saying that's not a good thing, but wouldn't be contrarian enough of myself or ourselves on this channel if we didn't look at, rather than Octopus giving out cash to people, maybe they could use that cash to lower the unit price or lower the standing charge of the electricity and gas that they supply. Because we're seeing all these articles about fuel poverty and people paying through the roof for their gas and electric. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. And that's as a result of this current government, but also previous government that has been in place that has completely fudged around with energy policy. We have been lacking a very clear and concise energy policy for quite a while, in my opinion. And the fact that things are privatized and it's all a bit nonsensical. So when the government turn around and say, well, we're going to look to potentially scrap winter fuel allowance or certainly lower it, Octopus come in and go, we can help with this. Great, thumbs up. But really, should they be doing it? And can they actually do more to help more people rather than a good PR stunt? So Octopus has said, we'll go through the article, it said it will continue its £30 million assistance fund into this winter, and the pensioners who do not meet the new criteria for receiving state support will be eligible. Well, fantastic. Again, as we said, that's absolutely great. But this is what I'd like to know. So Greg Jackson or anyone from Octopus, if you listen to this, I'd like to be able to know the answer to what I'm just about to ask you. Rather than giving credits out, first of all, where are you getting £30 million from? That's my first question. Because if it's £30 million that you have sat in the bank, and maybe you've probably got more, I imagine, for all the subsidies you probably get off of central government. But let's just say you've got £30 million sat in the bank. Well, my argument to that would be lower your unit costs. Lowering your unit cost would reduce people's bills. Fantastic. Well, if you're reducing bills, then we're helping more people to get out of fuel poverty that we have here in the UK. So if you've already got that cash in the bank, why not put it to better use and lower unit prices? Secondly, if you haven't got that cash in the bank, then okay, are you then asking government or possibly the Bank of England to subsidize this or print the currency so that you are able to then hand it out to eligible people for this £30 million scheme for the winter? Now, if the answer is that's what you're going to do, then sorry to burst your bubble, but that's inflationary. So creating another £30 million out of thin air because you want the Bank of England to do that, we're going to file that under the no bueno category, because what will then happen is, again, with more currency units in circulation will lead to higher inflation. So higher inflation will lead to higher prices, and that could come in the form of an increased standing charge or increased gas and or electric units. So therefore, that's going to be passed on to your customers anyway. So I don't quite get the logic personally, and this is what I'm challenging in this video. So again, with Octopus, they've done well. They're supposedly the largest, or the UK's largest energy supplier. And, credit where credit's due. Then again, when you're getting a lot of subsidies, I imagine, from the government to look at solar panels this and wind turbines this and heat pumps this, not sure that energy companies should be getting all those subsidies, because number one, they're focusing on the wrong type of energy. It should be nuclear that we're focusing on in order to gain energy independence. And then again, fuel poverty is a serious thing. I understand that, and they're all are. Get my words out. There are always going to be people in need. I understand that, but it seems like it's a bit of a PR stunt, this, where if you've got the cash sat in the bank, you should be looking at reducing your unit costs to then pass on to more customers. Voila, that's a massive win-win. Great PR for Octopus, great win for customers. And at the same time, if you haven't got that cash in the bank, but you're going to ask the government for it or the Bank of England to print it, then that's inflationary. Then I imagine you're going to get that back through higher bills anyway. Oh, and by the way, I would imagine also that all the subsidies that you're getting from government to look at all this wind, turbine, solar technology, heat pump stuff, etc. Well, subsidies aren't free. So although you might get all this good PR from it, I would imagine you're passing that bill on to your customers as well. So there's my sixpence for you. Again, looks like a good story on the outset. Again, we'll put a link in the description below. But really, I think when we dig down and dig into it, I think that really all is not what it seems. And I think that Octopus probably could be doing more to help more people than what they're looking to do at the moment. Anyway, as I said at the start, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.